Story time! Okay, so I used to be a customer service worker at Walmart. And so this guy comes up with this vacuum, comes into the store with just the vacuum, no receipt, no box. And like, usually when people bring stuff into the store and like they have the item, they just go and get one of the like boxes off the shelf and come up. Well, he didn't want to return it, he just wanted to exchange it. So I was like, okay, cool, like go get the box. So I'm like halfway through processing his return when my manager comes over and she's like, you can't do this return. So the guy gets really mad at me, picks his vacuum up and throws it at the counter. Okay, like I'm talking like like, and then kicks the box of the new vacuum, and the shit falls over on the floor. Then he storms out of the store with no vacuums, just fucking yelling the whole way. So I was like, okay, cool. Tell me why we used that vacuum that he left behind for like 2 weeks to fucking vacuum the rugs in customer service. Okay, so this is another one. So at customer service, you do like MoneyGram and cash checks and all that jazz. Well, there was this guy that would come in like, I think it was like once a week. I don't know. I know he came in often. And I knew he was a trucker. I don't know if he told me that or like whatever. So he was filling out his like that paper that they used to make you fill out for MoneyGram, and he was talking to me and he looks up at me and he's like, so do you ever go out of town? And it's like, what? And then thank God somebody else walked up to the counter, because I was like, what the fuck kind of question is that? Like, are you trying to hit me up, or like you just asking if I go out of town? Like, dude, I live out of town. I don't live here. Like, what are you talking about? Do I go out of town? This town's not very big. Like, it takes like 5 seconds to get out of town. Like, what do you, when you say go out of town, what do you mean? It's very strange. Okay, so I also used to be a shift manager at a Long John Silver's A&W. Okay, so one night I'm working with literally my favorite employee at the time, and we had gotten an order in drive-thru, and I was like cooking the stuff and boxing it up, and I turn around and she has this post-it stuck to her forehead that says, "I'm stupid." And I start laughing, she starts laughing, and I'm like, okay, like somebody's about to pull up to the window, take the shit off your head. So she takes the stuff off her head. I finish boxing the stuff up, I hand her the bag, she hands the bag out the window, and then a couple minutes later, like the car pulls off. Well then, a couple minutes later, she's like, hey, where'd that post-it go? And I'm like, I don't know. So we're sitting there and we're like looking for the post-it. Well, the car pulls back up and the customer is pissed. Tell me why. She took the post-it off her forehead, set it on the counter. I set the bag of stuff on top of the post-it that was face down with the sticky side up. So the fucking, when she picked the bag up, she handed it to him, and the post-it that said "I'm stupid" was stuck to his bag. It was kind of like monumental, like, and the way we like fixed it, we were like, no, you're not stupid, she is. Like, it was so bad, but it was also kind of funny. And like, but the guy was so mad. I was so lucky I didn't get in trouble for that. But it was almost a crisis. Yeah. Okay, well, I can't really think of anything else, so that's the end of this video too. Alright guys, hope you got a kick out of that. Bye.